All right, guys. All right. So this is the BMW 325i that I picked up not too long ago. I'm working on some things this week, and I'm still trying to get the fuel pump running in the red one. But so we're having some issues with this guy. 6-speed manual. The belt got chewed up. Let's go over the trash can and look at it. So that's the old belt. What was left of it. Looks like I don't even know. Crap, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. So we come back over here to the car. And what I used is unconventional tools. Like, yeah, sure, I could have had a breaker bar on that, but I used a pipe. If you have two people, you have one guy on here holding this back, and the other guy's setting the belt. Now, I was having some trouble getting this new belt on because it was extremely tight compared to the old belt. That's what she said. But so anyway, I'm trying to get this thing on here, and it's giving me a hard time. So I didn't have the arm strength to hold this and the dexterity at the same time to swing the belt on. So what I used was a pipe. Yeah, I could have used a breaker bar, but I decided not to, like I said. And I still got the job done. So not always doing something the way you're supposed to, doesn't mean that you can't get the job done. As you can see, it's perfectly on there on all the pulleys. It is kind of filthy in here. It needs cleaned up. There's a lot of rubber, burnt rubber everywhere from the old belt getting chewed up. But I try to stay close to the procedures when it comes to working on cars, but I've also picked up a few, backyard habits, like using an old pipe for leverage. If it works, it's not stupid. And I stand by that. If it gets the job done, it doesn't matter. This is just a piece of metal with 4 wheels that runs just like a Toyota or a Kia or any other vehicle. I'm not here to say what car is best or whatever, but obviously we're going to look at my car and I'm going to think, that's the best car ever made. But I'm sure there's people out there that would disagree with me, and it's just the way it is, and it's all good. But in reality, they're all just nuts and bolts, and they all need put together and fixed. And when it comes down to it, when you're a gearhead and you're just trying to fix shit, you got to do either complicated stuff or easy stuff, or do some unconventional stuff to do some hard stuff. And like I said, today's lesson is it's not stupid if it works. Now I'm going to show you guys the belt diagram in case any of you guys are out here. You can save this, screenshot it, whatever. If you got a 325i, there you go. And basically you're gonna go around the alternator, you're gonna come around the tensioner or the idler pulley, whatever you want to call that. It's not really a tensioner, I guess it's just an idle pulley. And then you got your power steering down there. You want to come around that on the bottom, go around the bottom of the crank, come up to the tensioner. But what I did is I looped over the AC down here in the corner. You can hardly see it, but I looped down there to the AC, and then I came up to the tensioner, and I used obviously the pipe and my my ratchet here. And you can get this, what is this? A T60 bit. And that goes right there. And like I said, this thing still needs cleaned up. I gotta take off all this to do the alternator oil cooler housing. That's gonna be fun. But that's probably gonna be the next video after we get the fuel pump later today for this thing, finally. I've been delayed week after week for this thing, and yeah, I just gotta pay bills like everybody else. I'm just a normal dude. So anyway, this is what I got for you guys this week. And just a reminder, you know, old pipes, stuff you think is scrap, you know, they can come in handy if you use your mind and you think outside of the box. And you know, like I said, try to stick to procedures, but sometimes you gotta come up with intuitive or creative, or, you know, even backyard-ish, you know, style thinking to get things done. And you know, obviously my toolbox is 10 feet away, but, you know, if I were on the side of the road, or, you know, at someone's house and all I had was that ratchet, you know, and I didn't have another person, or, you know, many different circumstances, obviously. But my point is you can get to 5 plus 4 equals 9, you know, because 3 plus 6 is 9. You know, the answer is 9. You're looking for the answer, you know what I mean? So, all right, guys. Hopefully everybody else is doing all right, and I guess I'm out of here. Catch you later.